Hello all, I come in peace. It's Dionne. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this practice. We have a throat chakra yoga flow, a part of the 9 chakras yoga journey. So the throat chakra rests at the Adam's apple, and here is our center of truth and self-expression. So it is here that we can feel free to express ourselves and communicate authentically. So I'll leave more details about the throat chakra in the description box below. Please also make sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and check out my guided meditation for the 9 chakras available on Patreon. And as always, thank you so much for joining me here today, and let's get started. So right away, we're coming into Sukha Asana, and we're going to begin in a nice, comfortable, easy seat. Sit up nice and tall. You can be cross-legged, or you can sit on top of the knees and ankles, whatever is most comfortable for you. Nice, tall, neutral spine. We'll gently close the eyes here and begin to focus our awareness on our breath, our breathing. As you gently close the eyes here, perhaps you take a moment to bring your attention to your Adam's apple, to the throat chakra, being your center of truth and self-expression. When you're ready, let's bring one hand to the heart space and the other hand to the belly. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. Again, inhale, deep breath in. And exhale, release. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Let it go. Great work. When you're ready, you can bring the hands back to the knees on top of the thighs. We'll begin with some gentle neck rolls. Let's start by bringing the right ear over the right shoulder. You can bring the left hand down to earth, right hand on top of the crown, and we gently lengthen to deepen the stretch through the neck, through the throat chakra. We'll take a deep breath in. Use your exhale, roll through center, take it to the other side. Right hand to earth, left hand on the crown. We gently pull to lengthen and deepen the stretch. Remember your breath and remember to breathe. Again, inhale, exhale, release through center. So go ahead and flow at your own pace here. Just take a moment to find what feels good, gently warming up the spine, but bringing our attention to our throat through our neck. Okay, so with this being the center of our truth and self-expression, know that you are free to be who you are, exactly as you are. There's only one of you, and there will never be another like you. Moving with the breath here. You can take full circles with the nose if that feels good. When you're ready, we'll find stillness, neutral spine, sit up nice and tall. We'll take a deep breath in. Use your exhale, hug the chin to chest. And so we're just getting a nice stretch through the back of the neck here. Allow the head to hang heavy, hang loose. And breathing deep, take a moment and notice how you feel. So throughout this practice, I'll encourage you to think of one way that you can express yourself openly with your words, with your writing, with your music, with your body. How can you express your authenticity? When you're ready, we'll sit up nice and tall, neutral spine. Great work. Let's make our way onto hands and knees. We're coming into cat-cow. So knees in line with the hips, wrist in line with the shoulders. When you're ready, inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round it through, chin to chest. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale, round and release. A few more breaths here. Again, find what feels good for you in the body, releasing all tension and stress within the body. When you're ready, let's find a nice neutral spine. Back to our tabletop. We bring the left hand to center. Inhale, right hand to sky. Exhale, thread the needle all the way through. Settle on to the outer right ear, right shoulder. Remember your breath. Remember to breathe here. This left hand can stay beside the face, or we extend and reach above the crown. So we're feeling the rotation and the shoulders and breathing deep into the belly. That left hand can stay on the earth, or maybe you find a bind. Allow it to rest gently on the lower back, or you can tuck the left fingertips between the upper right thigh and the right hip. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale to break the pose, release. Inhale, big breath in, right hand to sky. And back down to earth, setting up for the other side, right hand to center. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, thread the needle all the way through. Settle on to the outer left ear this time. Remember your breath. Remember to breathe. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale to release, unwind, unthread the needle. Inhale, left hand to sky. And back down to earth. Great work, everybody. Awesome job. So we're back into our tabletop, nice neutral spine. From here, we'll curl the toes under, walk the hands forward just a bit, spread the fingertips nice and wide, lift the hips high, up and back. We're in downward facing dog. In your downward dog, feel free to paddle the feet, walk it out, generous bend in the knees. Remember your breath. Remember to breathe. If you need more stability in the posture, you can come to a nice wide stance, feet as wide as the yoga mat, bowing the crown of the head towards the earth. When you're ready, inhale to look forward. Exhale, we walk the hands back towards the feet. And we slowly peel our way up to stand. Great work. Standing at the center of the yoga mat, feet are about hips width distance. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, cactus arms. So we bend at the elbows, keep the heart space lifted, keep your gaze upward. Now you can stay here or interlace the fingertips behind the back. Find a bind, pull the knuckles down so we stay lifted in the heart space. Very good. When you're ready, we'll release. Find a nice wide stance with the feet, setting up for a wide-legged fold. When you're ready, this time, you can keep the hands at heart center. You can bring your hands to your hips or interlace the fingertips behind the back and find a bind, pull the knuckles down. We take a deep breath in, use your exhale to bow head and heart forward. Coming into a wide-legged fold, find your variation. So if you're in the bind, we're working to float the knuckles away from the body. You can keep the knuckles closer to the tailbone for less intense of a stretch in the shoulders. Remember your breath. Remember to breathe. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale, release, hands to earth. From here, Skandasana, right side, taking a bend at the right knee, side lunge. Okay, you can keep the fingertips down on the earth, keep the heart space lifted. The left toes will peel up, but keep the heel firmly pressed into that yoga mat. We'll take a deep breath in. Use your exhale, move through center. We're in the wide-legged fold. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, left side, bending at the left knee. The right toes will float up. Very good. Keep the heart space lifted here. So now find your own flow, transitioning from the left to right side. Find what feels good for you in the body. Okay. Breathing deep into the belly, nice full body breaths. Awesome job. A few more breaths here. We'll even it out. Great work. When you're ready, back through center. We'll take a deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly peel your way up. Let's heel toe the feet together. Coming to stand at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow and fold. Great work. From here, bring the feet nice and wide, toes out, heels pointing in. We'll drop our center down for Malasana. Press the palms together, the thumbs to the heart space, actively pressing the arms back against the knees, against the thighs. We're here in our yogi squat. Keep the heart space lifted, nice long spine, all the way from the root to the crown, to the very base of the tailbone, to the top of the head. Inhale. Use your exhale. We bring our hands behind us to find a seat onto our bums. Keep the feet on the yoga mat, knees bent. So we're coming into bridge pose, coming to lay completely flat on our backs. So we're here in bridge. Okay, so take a moment to check your alignment here at the hips, at the tailbone. See if you can scoop the tailbone up, kind of tilt the pelvis, so that way the lower back is fully flat with the yoga mat. Heels are in line with the fingertips, palms nice and flat, setting up for our bridge pose. Now when you're ready, on an inhale, we lift the hips. And we're in bridge. Remember your breath, remember to breathe deep into the belly. Great work, everybody. Awesome job. If it feels good, you can find a bind, interlace the fingertips, and really snuggle the shoulder blades underneath the body as you squeeze through the glutes, actively pressing the hips up towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale to release. Go ahead and hug the knees into chest. Find a gentle rock side to side. Take a moment to self-soothe. You can take some gentle circles at the lower back. Great work. Awesome job. When you're ready, let's find stillness. Bring the feet back down to earth. Next up, we're setting up for our shoulder stand. Now, if you have any neck sensitivities or previous injuries, please be mindful before attempting shoulder stand, as you want it to be comfortable and safe for your body. Okay, so when you're ready, from here, we'll come into a bridge pose by lifting the hips, bring the shoulder blades underneath the body. Now from here, we bring our hands to our lower back. When you're ready, we lift and float the feet. We're in shoulder stand. So we have the hands at the lower back for support, and we're aiming to get as straight of a line as we can with the legs. Okay? If it feels good, you can gently close the eyes. Breathing deep into the belly, nice full body breaths. From our shoulder stand, we enter plow pose. You can stay in shoulder stand a few more breaths or come into plow by dropping one foot down at a time above the crown. We're in plow pose. You can keep the hands at the lower back for support or bring them flat to the mat. When you're ready, inhale. And exhale to release. We'll roll it down. And coming into fish pose. Extending through the legs, we sit on our hands. Okay, so the forearms and elbows are against the yoga mat. Okay, and we arch our back as we drop our head down for fish pose. Okay. When you're ready, from our fish pose, we'll enter Shavasana. So slowly, in your own time, we'll lengthen through the arms, through the legs. And just take a moment and notice how you feel. When you're ready, bring one hand to the heart space and the other hand to the belly. Know that you are free to express yourself just as you are. Your voice matters. Your individuality matters. You are truly one of a kind, unique. When you're ready, we'll bring the palms together, thumbs to the third eye to close this practice. Thank you all so much for joining me and sharing this space with me. It is always such an honor, such a beauty, such a privilege. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. And until we meet again, namaste.